What if the biggest threat to the PGA Tour turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to it? For decades, the PGA Tour stood alone as the undisputed home of professional golf. The world's biggest stars, the richest history, the most prestigious tournaments. It had it all. There was no real competition. Then, in 2022, everything changed. A brand new league called LIV Golf arrived with billions of dollars in backing, guaranteed contracts, shotgun starts, team golf, and one mission: challenge the PGA Tour. The reaction was explosive. Fans were divided, players were torn, legends criticized each other, friendships ended, and professional golf entered the biggest civil war in its history. But here's the twist. What if LIV Golf didn't destroy the PGA Tour? What if it actually forced the tour to become better? Today we're breaking down exactly how LIV Golf changed professional golf forever, and why many believe the PGA Tour is stronger today because of the very rival it tried to stop. Before we dive in, if you love golf stories that go beyond the headlines, subscribe and turn on notifications. We post new golf documentaries every week. Let's get started. Before LIV Golf appeared, the PGA Tour had almost complete control over men's professional golf. Players earned prize money based entirely on performance. Miss the cut? You earned nothing. There were no guaranteed contracts. Most tournaments offered respectable prize purses, but compared to other professional sports, many golfers believed they deserved more. For years, players quietly complained about several issues: limited say in tour decisions, busy schedules, unequal rewards, and television broadcasts that many younger fans found slow and outdated. But because there was nowhere else to go, most players simply accepted it. Competition creates pressure. Without competition, change comes slowly. That all changed when Saudi Arabia's public investment fund launched LIV Golf. Suddenly, players were being offered contracts worth tens, and sometimes hundreds, of millions of dollars just to join. Names like Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau, Cameron Smith, and Phil Mickelson shocked the golf world by leaving. The PGA Tour suddenly faced something it had never experienced before: real competition. When LIV Golf began signing major champions, the PGA Tour realized this wasn't another failed golf league. This one had virtually unlimited financial backing. Instead of ignoring LIV, the tour fought back. Players who joined LIV were suspended. Public statements became increasingly aggressive. The rivalry dominated sports headlines. Fans argued online every single week. But while the public focused on the drama, something else was happening behind closed doors. The PGA Tour began changing. Fast. Prize money increased dramatically. Signature events were introduced. The biggest stars were encouraged to play together more often. Sponsors committed more money. The tour accelerated ideas that had been discussed for years. And suddenly, players were making far more money without ever leaving the PGA Tour. That wasn't a coincidence. It was competition at work. Quick question. Do you think LIV Golf has been good or bad for professional golf? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, hit that subscribe button. It helps us create more documentaries like this and keeps you updated on the biggest stories in golf. Now, let's continue. Let's look at what actually changed. First, prize money exploded. Tournament purses became dramatically larger. Many events now offer life-changing money, even for players who don't win. Second, the PGA Tour introduced signature events. These tournaments feature limited fields, massive purses, and many of the world's best players competing together. This gives fans more opportunities to see elite golfers facing one another throughout the season. Third, players gained more influence. Golfers began taking a much larger role in shaping the tour's future. The tour realized that if players didn't feel heard, another rival could tempt them away. Fourth, the PGA Tour secured billions in outside investment through Strategic Sports Group. This created a new commercial structure designed to strengthen the tour's long-term future. And perhaps most importantly, the tour became far more willing to innovate. Broadcast improvements, faster formats, digital content, more behind-the-scenes access, better fan engagement. Would these changes have happened eventually? Probably. Would they have happened this quickly without LIV? Many people don't think so. Of course, the story isn't entirely positive. Professional golf became divided. Instead of seeing all the world's best golfers compete every week, fans now have to wait for the major championships. Debates over world rankings continue. Qualification systems remain controversial. Some longtime rivalries disappeared. Others became even stronger. Many fans still dislike the split. Others enjoy having multiple tours. And despite ongoing negotiations over the future of professional golf, complete reunification has yet to happen. The uncertainty continues. Here's where things become interesting. If LIV's goal was simply to replace the PGA Tour, that hasn't happened. The PGA Tour remains one of the strongest organizations in golf. If the Tour's goal was to stop LIV, that didn't happen either. LIV still exists. Many of the sport's biggest names continue to compete there. So perhaps this wasn't about one side winning. Perhaps competition forced both organizations to evolve. Golf today looks very different from just a few years ago. Players earn more. Fans have more viewing options. Broadcasts continue evolving. The business of golf has changed forever. So, did LIV Golf actually help the PGA Tour? The answer depends on who you ask. Some believe LIV divided golf and damaged the sport. Others argue that without LIV, the PGA Tour would never have increased prize money, created signature events, or modernized so quickly. One thing is certain, the arrival of LIV Golf changed professional golf forever. Whether history remembers it as a disruptor, a villain, or the catalyst that forced the PGA Tour to improve, its impact cannot be ignored. And the next chapter in golf's biggest rivalry is still being written. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Did LIV Golf make the PGA Tour better, or has it permanently damaged professional golf? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.